Hey guys, since you've been working with shapes so much, I thought it'd be fun to make a shape monster. So today you have the directions right here in your work packet. But if you want to, you can do this monster, you can do this monster, or you can make any monster you want with any shapes you want. There's so many pages behind your shape monster for different things. So you go ahead and get creative and do what you want. Miss Keegan decided to do my own crazy shape monster. Instead of following all those directions and what they tell you to do, you can do that if you want to. I decided to make my own. So what I did is I cut out my triangle. And remember, a triangle has 3 sides and 3 points or vertices. That's that big word, right? So Miss Keegan went through all those pages and I got all the materials that I needed and I colored them and cut them out and got the little details on them. The cool thing is some of those things are really big. Some of the shapes are really big. So I cut the shapes in half. So I took a big rectangle and I cut it in half so I can have 2 rectangles. Okay? And I did this with the square. I went ahead and instead of having one big square, I cut it down the middle and I cut it in the side, down the other way, down the middle, so I can have 4 squares. So remember, a square has 4 of the same sides and 4 corners, right? And a rectangle has 2 long and 2 short, but it still has 4 corners or vertices. Then I have a couple more triangles. Then I have like a little half circle. And then I have a full circle for his eye. So what I did is I just kind of scribbled all kinds of cool colors on my triangle to make it look like a rainbow triangle. That's what I wanted. So you guys can do any colors you want. You can leave it white. You can have some fun with it. Well, I cut this one out for his mouth. So I'm going to go ahead and I would take my glue stick and I'm going to go ahead and put some glue here. Oh, if my paper doesn't stop moving. Oh. Sometimes it moves and it gets really hard sometimes when it moves, but I'm just going to go ahead and stick that right on top. And then I'm going to go ahead and I cut these 2 little triangles out for his teeth. So I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on my mouth for his teeth so that way his teeth will stick. And you guys remember the glue test where you have to see if it'll hold on to it and when you flip it upside down? You might want to do that just to make sure that all his parts stay on. All right, so now he's got 2 funny teeth and a silly mouth. Now I'm going to glue on his one eyeball. So I thought that was a good idea. So I'm going to put one eyeball on him since I know that will fit on it. So I put some glue on my one eyeball. He's a cyclops. All right, I'm going to go ahead and glue that on. There we go. Now he's kind of silly, right? Now he needs his arms and his legs. So I'm going to put an arm here, and I'll put an arm over here, and then down here I'll put his legs. And I decided that I wanted him purple, so I'm just going to go ahead and put my glue on. Alrighty. Ugh. The glue likes to stick everywhere, doesn't it? All right, so now there's one arm. Here's my other arm. So now he's all happy. Yay, happy. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some glue down here and some glue down there. So now I got glue on the bottom, and then I'm going to go ahead and glue on his legs. So here's one leg, and here's the other leg. All right, and then I have my 4 squares left. And those 4 squares, guess what, are his shoes and his hands. So I'm just going to put a little glue here. Ah. Woo! That was a fast close-up, huh? But there's some more glue there, more glue here, more glue down here. All right, and then I'm just going to go ahead and stick it on. And you can stick it on however you want, and you can even try to make mine if you want to, if you can't think of anything of your own. But I hope you can think of your own little monster guy. So look at here. So now we have a fun little shape monster. So I don't know what I would name him. Maybe Trangy? I don't know, because it's the try, because he's got 3 sides. So go ahead and make your own little monster. Remember, you can go ahead and do it by the directions if you want to. You could do it this way, and you can pick which one you want. Or you can come up with your own monster. Go ahead, and after you make your own monster, go ahead and take a picture for me and put it on your slides because I want to see how cool your little shaped monsters are. Remember, guys, that this monster is considered a flat monster because he's very flat, okay? So have some fun, and I can't wait to see what you guys come up with.